Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Latina Plants. My name is Jackie. Today we're going to take these plants out of their substrate. We're going to clean the leaves and repot them here together. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So I have this small trash can. I'm just going to go ahead and take everything off of the plants and the soil and put it in this trash can. Then I will spray them, probably off camera on that point, but to clean the leaves and stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to start with the Amazonica or the Bambino. You guys let me know down below in the comments if you know if this is an Amazonica or Bambino. I also will clean these pots out, but for now I'm just going to remove. This one was from Urban Jungle, if I didn't say that already. Remove the tags. So I'm trying to get in the good habit of cleaning my plants and changing them from their soil when I first get them, when I first receive them, because I don't want to deal with pests in my collection. This one actually has that fabric around, that like plug fabric around there, so I will remove that as well. I should probably put on some gloves. Let me grab some gloves. Okay, I'm back putting on some gloves and we're gonna continue to remove the soil here. And so I'm just going to speed up this process. She does have really good roots. I wanted to show you that. So I wanted to show you guys the mesh plug that it has and the roots. And the soil is kind of compacted around the roots. So I'm glad I'm doing this. And it's 2 plugs. So I think I'm going to pot them up separately so I can have 2 plants. Maybe I'll put one up on my Facebook Market. I'm not sure. Or maybe I can gift one to my mom. We'll see what I decide to do. So this is the mesh that I'm removing. So this is what the roots are looking like after I removed all the soil. She does have some tiny corms that are trying to sprout here, but I'm not going to remove those because they look way too young to try to remove. So yeah, I'm going to set her aside and finish taking the soil off this other plant. Yeah, I didn't see any corms. So now I'm going to remove the mesh off of this one. Trying not to rip any roots. Okay, so here's her root system. I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 to my utility sink. I will give them a rinse down, the roots and the leaves, and then we'll be back to pot these 2 up. So since I have 2 plants, I was thinking of doing one in soil and one in pond to see how they are. I have this other self-watering pot from the last Alocasia that I bought. So I think I will use this one for the pond. We'll use this one for the soil, the one that it came with. I've already cleaned it out and sprayed it. And here are my 2 Alocasias. I tried to rinse off as much of the soil as I can, but there still is some soil there. I hope that's okay. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and pot one of these in soil. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the one with the most roots or the bigger root system, this one here, in soil, and I'll put this one with the smaller root system in pond. And hopefully they will both take well. So let's do the one in soil first. I'm going to use my mesh pads for the bottom. I have these 2 clear pots. These are 3.5-inch clear pots that I got from Amazon. I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested in these pots. And so yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a mesh on the bottom. So I have this little tray of soil. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. Put a light layer on the bottom. I forgot I want to use some Myko, so let me grab that. So I'm using this Myko that came as like a free sample. So I'm just using 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on the roots. I'm not putting a whole lot. More came out than I wanted, but yeah, 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then we're going to backfill. This is actually a soilless mix that I'm using. It's cocoa core mixed with perlite, the small perlite, as well as the chunky perlite, and the Better Grow orchid bark mix. This is just what I had left over from repotting a lot of my marketplace plants. And so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use this skewer just to get rid of some of these air pockets on the side. I'll make sure all these roots are covered and there's no air pockets. So I know it's been a while since I have uploaded. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. I had a wonderful Mother's Day with the family. Also, I hope you had a beautiful Memorial Day. We had a nice time. My brother had a barbecue. I went to his house. I finally broke my losing streak in domino because I was losing for a while, you guys, playing dominoes. If you guys don't know, I enjoy playing dominoes with my brother and the family, and we do it at almost every family event. It's just our thing for fun and bonding. That's what we do. I'd like to know what you guys did for your Memorial Day and Mother's Day, and how was it? I hope everybody had a good time with family. Most importantly, did you guys get any new plants? Did you do any shopping? I also went on, it was like another mother-daughter day, where me and my daughter went around to different nurseries that I've never been to before, recommended by a couple people on Facebook, which is really nice that people are so nice to recommend places that are close to you. I really enjoyed myself. I did not find anything at those nurseries that I wanted to bring home, so I won't have a haul for you guys. I also didn't record. It was just more like a day me and my daughter wanted to go and, you know, just spend some time together, and so I decided not to record that day. But maybe next time we will record. Plus, it was my first time there, so I tend to not like to film in places that much, but especially when it's my first time there, because I don't know how people are going to take me recording there. So I like to kind of feel out the place first before I come back and record, if that makes sense. This one's all potted up. Give her a little tap to settle some of the soil. And after we have them all potted up, I will water them all in together. I also have to clean the leaves off. So I will put her in her pot. She's a little wobbly right now, but once I water her in, she'll be a lot more firm. That's one. Now we're going to work on the one that we're going to put in pond. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some mesh on the bottom of this clear pot. I have to buy more of these meshes because I have very little left. And the pieces that I have are cut up, so trying to make sure these holes are covered so the pond doesn't fall out. Okay, I think they're all covered. Now we're going to do a layer of the pond. I do not rinse my pond out. I know some people do, some people don't. I will kind of give it a rinse through when I water them in anyways, so I don't really think there's a big deal about that. Also, the sediment doesn't really bother me. I'm just using this little cup to fill it up. So I think that's enough pond in there, and I'm also going to, oh, I just broke a leaf, you guys. It's okay, it's a bottom leaf. So I'm going to also use some Myko in here. And so now we're going to hold the plant in place and backfill. Okay, that's our second one done in pond. Hopefully she does well in pond. Put her in that. So our two, I don't know if they are the Amazonica or the Polys, but our two Alocasias here are potted. And now we're going to work on the other one that I think is the black velvet. Not the black velvet, the regular dragon scale. So let's go ahead and get rid of her soil and clean her pot and everything together. So this one looks like it's going to be a little difficult to remove. The nursery pot is still in there. Okay, I got it out. Got the wick and everything for the self-watering. I don't think I'll use that, so we're just going to take it out. All set. So we're going to set the pot aside because I'm going to go ahead and wash that out afterwards when we go wash out the plant. And so I wanted to show you she's very well watered. Look at the two babies that are growing on the side. I don't know if I'll be able to save those babies, hopefully. Well, let's go ahead and remove the soil. She's very wet, so I'm going to have to work gently. This one doesn't look like it has a bug, but let me continue to see if it does. I'm gonna be careful in case there are more corms in here. She's so rooted, you guys. So I know not all Alocasias are the same, so I wanted to ask you guys if you guys have this Alocasia, how has she been for you? Do you like it? Or the other one, I don't know if it's an Amazonica or the Bambino, but do you guys like the Bambino or the Amazonica or this dragon, Alocasia dragon? I think this is the regular dragon. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. If it's not the regular dragon, let me know what Alocasia this is, if you know for sure. And when I'm all done repotting these plants, I do want to show you them up close. I'm trying to be gentle with these roots because the soil is wet. I'm just doing this because I thought it'd be a good idea to try and keep up with my repot so that I don't feel overwhelmed, because that was part of why I was gone so long, because I had so many plants that I had purchased that needed to be taken out of their store soil, and I just did not record it, you guys, because I wanted to get it done and over with, and I didn't want to, I don't know, I thought it would just take me longer if I was recording each repot, and yeah, I just had so much that I just wanted to take 2 days and sit down and repot them all. And when I tell you it took me 2 days, it took me 2 days to repot all the plants that I had. And on top of it, I was doing a lot of propagations and potting up propagations for my Facebook market, which I'm going to share with you guys very soon, maybe this week or next week, the plants that I have on my Facebook market in case you guys are interested. I'm also working on a store for my plant, an online store, so maybe you guys can purchase if you're interested in purchasing any plants. I do sell a lot of common plants that you can find at big lots at Home Depot and Lowe's, but like I said, I change the soil, I propagate them and grow them myself. And yeah, if anybody's interested in buying any plants from me, it would be very nice and appreciated. I do want to grow my business as a plant grower. I am looking into buying wholesale, so let me know, you guys, if you're interested in other plants than what I have available, so I can inquire about them. I have a lot in the works, you guys. I'm really trying to make this a business. I enjoy it. It takes a lot of my time, but I really do enjoy it, which is why I wasn't on Facebook or on YouTube that often. Not even on hardly Facebook, or I wasn't on TikTok anywhere, so you guys, because I've just been so busy with, I don't know why the center of this is growing like in a circle, the roots, which is weird because there's no mesh on there, but I'm going to try and loosen those roots up. Hopefully I don't lose too many of them, trying to loosen them. But yeah, I haven't posted anything. I kind of drained myself doing all of these repots, and I just didn't have the energy to do YouTube videos and stuff like that. Plus, not only the repots, but the store and a lot of things, personal life things that have been going on. Nothing bad, you guys. Everything's good. A lot of life things going on that kept me from recording and editing and all that. I do actually have some repots that I recorded. They're Hoya repots. If you guys are interested in seeing those, let me know down below in the comments. I did post one before this long break that I just had, but that video didn't do so well. So I'm not really sure if you guys enjoy the repots, the Hoya repots with voiceover and stuff like that. I try to put in a lot of information, useful information in my videos, especially when I do the voiceovers, details about the plants and the care and how long I've had it and where I got the plant from and things like that. If there's any other information that you guys would like me to share in the videos, let me know. I also talk about the kind of fertilizers that I use, that I've been using for a very long time on my plants. These aren't things that I'm just trying out, that I've been using on my plants for a really long time now. And really long time to me is over a year. So I've seen good results with using a lot of the things that I use on my plants. And so I'm sharing them with you guys, which is why I put links on the bottom of some of my videos of the things that I use, because I do recommend them because it does work well for me and my plant. Yeah, I wanted to just share that kind of stuff with you guys in the videos. Nobody's obligated to use any of my links, but it would be appreciated because I do get a really teeny tiny commission. It's like cents, you guys, from Amazon if you guys purchase through my links, but I haven't received anything yet from Amazon, mainly because I guess people are not using my links. But they're there for you guys if you'd like to. I have a lot of videos that I've promised you guys that, believe me, they're in the works, you guys. They're coming. It's just, you know, everything takes time, and being a mom and a wife, you know, that takes up enough of our time. I'm sure most of you will agree, because my daughter is 15 and she's at that age where she's hanging out with her friends and stuff and asking me to take her to a lot of places, and so I'm like a taxi driver too, you guys. I'm sure a lot of you moms can relate. Also, she has been doing some things at school as well, staying late at school. Not too long ago, she did sprain her ankle, but thank goodness it was just a sprain. I did take her to the hospital to get it checked. They said it was just a sprain and that she would be okay, and the swelling went down. She did not miss a day of school, you guys, even though her ankle was swollen and bruised. Not one day did she miss of school. That girl is focused on her studies, and I'm very, very happy and proud of her for that. She has amazing drive I wish I had. I think that's the most I can get off of the soil, the root. The rest of this I'll probably wash off. There are some corms on there, but nothing that I want to take off. I'm just going to let them grow, and these pieces, babies that are coming off of, I don't know if they have roots or not. Oh, that one looks like it has roots. Let me see this one. I feel like this one doesn't have roots. I don't know. I think I can remove some more of this soil. I'd like to know, do you guys have any younger kids, teenagers, or 10-year-olds? My son is 10 years old. He's like a techie dude. He's likes video gaming. He's very much into video gaming. Like, I have to give him a time limit because it's a bit much sometimes, you know? But he's a good kid. He gets good grades. He's well behaved. I'm very proud of him too. I think he got gold honor roll last marking period. My daughter got honor roll as well. Both my kids, I'm very, very blessed in the fact that they do really good in school. I'm not saying they're perfect or anything, because no kids are perfect, but I am very, very blessed. My kids are good kids. They work hard in school. They work hard and they play hard, you guys. I'm very happy in the direction that they're going. The other note, you guys, I have another surprise I want to share with you guys. Something else I've been working on, but that'll be in another video, so make sure you stick around because I'm going to be sharing something new with you guys that I've been working on, and so I want to share it with you. Okay, now I think I've gotten all the soil out, but I made a mess all over my table. I'm gonna use this scraper tool. If you guys don't know about these scraper tools, I really love them. I almost said something else. I really, really love these scraper tools. I think these are used for like spackling or something. I found it at Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't remember which store, but it when I do this kind of repot stuff, and then you scoop the excess soil right into the trash. I'm gonna go rinse the Alocasia, and then we'll come back to pot her up, okay? So here she is all rinsed off. I have a clear pot, and then I have this 2.5-inch square pot, because while I was rinsing her off, I realized that I could separate the baby here that's more mature than the other because it has roots, and so I thought I could pot it up there and put it up on my Facebook market. I'm going to get her off softly. So here I am separating her, you guys. There she goes. So she has a nice little root system there. And so we're going to remove all these old sheaths off of here. I find it very difficult to do things with gloves, but try not to get dirt and stuff in my nails. Okay, so this one I'm going to just put in soil because I'm going to put it on Facebook Market. Of course, I won't post it up yet until she has quite a few leaves already. So yeah, I'm going to put some of the chunky bits of the soil at the bottom so that we don't lose the soil from the holes. I'm debating whether I'm going to put the mother plant in pond or if I'm going to do it in soil, because I don't really know how I feel about putting my plants in pond yet. I know a lot of people have been doing it with their Alocasias. I've been having really good success. We'll put a little bit of Myko in there. Pinch, just a pinch, you guys. And now we're going to backfill. And these little Alocasias, I just sell them on my Facebook Market for like $10. If they're a more mature size, I'll sell it for more. But for the main, most of the time, I sell them for 10. And I think I might put this one in like a humidity dome. I think I might put her in one of my trays with the humidity dome because that'll help her recover from the repot, grow stronger, and healthier, faster. And we all know Alocasias really like humidity. Not that you can't grow yours in ambient condition, because all of my mother plants are in ambient condition. So there goes that one. And now we're going to use this one. But I don't know if I want to do soil or pond. I think that eventually I want to change all of my Alocasias to pond. So let's just go ahead. And since we have her uprooted and everything, just go ahead and put her in pond and hope for the best. She does have another baby there. Oh, okay, let's move the soil aside. And I don't know if this pot is big enough. I want to see if my 4-inch pot is a good size for that nursery pot. So this is the 3.5. This is the 4. They're almost the same height, but you can tell they're a lot bigger. They kind of don't fit all the way. I wonder if the other pot would in there. So let's see if maybe this one can fit in here. Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't go all the way down, but a lot more, and it's a lot looser. And the bottom will touch the water. So if you guys see these fungus gnats flying around, I'm sorry. I'm really annoyed with them. I think I'll just put this one here. I'm annoyed with these fungus gnats. Been doing, started doing the mosquito bit teas because I'm having a fungus gnat issue because of, I guess, probably repotting all of those plants that were in store soil. Could also be the fact of me propagating so much and having to have to keep the soil moist. But the gnats actually they had to have come from my new plants from the store. So, because I didn't have gnats before. I mainly put up the sticky traps for the thrips in case I still had some thrips around to catch any adult thrip. But I haven't been seeing any adult thrip, knock on wood, that I was able to get rid of them. I've been using systemic granules in the soil and also using the mosquito bit tea and using insecticidal soap on the plants to combat any kind of pest issues. All right. I'm going to leave those mesh pads linked down below for you guys again because I love them. They're really good so that like pond doesn't fall through your pots and stuff. Although I've seen people use the dryer sheets as well. One of these. Now if you don't cut them up, it's better because they'll stay more in place where you put them. But these I cut up for like smaller pots and stuff, so they keep moving around on me. So you guys should thank Yvette Boone and Mona. Yvette Boone here on YouTube. She did a live video. Gosh, I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Sunday, and I happened to catch it. I didn't know she was going to do it live. Watching her live, being on her live, and talking to everybody made me miss you guys so much that I was like, you know what? I really need to come back and start doing my videos again. As well as Mona. She was talking to me last week, telling me I need to come back, that I better share. Yeah, I really do miss you guys. I do enjoy connecting with you guys through YouTube and off of YouTube. It's really fun to be able to talk to people that are like-minded and have the same interests. Just so kind-hearted. And we also check on each other, which is really nice to have somebody check on you and care. That noise that you're hearing is my bunnies. I never showed them on here. But yeah, I have 2 bunnies. They're named Max and Ruby. They're both female. We haven't fixed any of them, mainly because it's expensive to fix 2 female bunnies. Look at her in the leg, you guys. I wish it wasn't so expensive. We would get them both fixed. But yeah, they're sisters, but they can't really be together because they reach like, I don't know, their puberty or whatever it is that they reach. The one is more dominant than the other, so she tries to chase the other one around and not fun. So there she goes, you guys. She's in pond. And I did put some Myko in there. Yeah, put some Myko in there. I'm trying to get rid of some of these air gaps. Yay! Oh, I still put her in the small pot. Why didn't you guys stop me? I didn't even put her in a larger pot. She'll be fine. Should I repot her, you guys? She'll be fine for now, right? Yeah, when I take out this baby that's shooting up, when I give her some time to root up, then I'll change her out of... Oh, all that for nothing. Anyways. I want to put her in a darker pot. Because I think I like the Bambino. Or the whatever that one is in here. Yeah, I like this one in here. Or actually... I can't make up my mind on the pots. Anyways, I'm going to put the other Bambino in that one. I'm going to put this one in here because I like the light color pot for this one. So I'm going to clean the leaves now and then we'll water them in. So I'm going to use my insecticidal spray. I like to use it on this Mr. like bottle. You can get this from, I think, even Home Depot or Lowe's. Maybe even Home Depot. I don't know. But I think they sell them as well, but you can get them off Amazon if you want. I'll put a link down below for you guys if you're interested in these mister bottles. I just like it because it does a nice little misting even coat. And then I'm just going to wipe these down front and back, or top and bottom of the leaves, you guys. I don't know why I said front and back. Top and bottom of leaves. This bottom one is like a little crispy on the tip, but I'm just gonna let her be because I think it was because she was drying out. She needed to be watered. So I might end up losing that bottom leaf, but that's okay. The reason that I did the polys, one in soil and one in pond, is because the one in pond I want to keep for myself, and then the one in soil I want maybe to gift to my mom or put it on Facebook Marketplace, depending. If my mom doesn't want it, then I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace. For Mother's Day, I did a ficus tree for my mom. I bought her one of the darker, she called the burgundy, the really dark ficus, Alocasias that look like the leaves are almost black. Mine's not in here. I will show you. It's up in my living room area. That's another thing that I did. I just moved all my plants around, you guys. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a plant tour again because a lot has changed, obviously, as you can see in my background. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, as well as the plants that I've added to my collection. She's like tilting because I need to water her. Once she gets watered, she'll be standing upright. So let's move her aside. Let's clean this little teeny tiny one. I'm going to link this down below too. Although I don't think I'm going to link that one because I just started using that and I don't know. I haven't been using it for that long and I don't like to link things that I haven't used for that long. But maybe in the future I'll link it for you guys. I think this is the one that people say, they say that all Alocasias are super prone to spider mites, but as long as you stay on top of them, although I'm sure even if you don't stay on top of them, they might get them. So far I've been okay with the spider mites, so I haven't gotten any spider mites on my Alocasia, knock on wood, because it could happen. I've had spider mites on my, although I don't think it was spider mites, I really think it was flat mites on my Marantas and my Alocasias, because I saw no webbing and I could not physically see them with my eye, the naked eye. I had to use my scope to see them. So I really think that they were not spider mites. I really think they were flat mites. So for those reasons, yeah, I think they were flat mites. I hope this new leaf that's coming out unfurls fine on this poly. I just realized this Alocasia has like pinky stems. Look how pretty her stems are. Really pretty. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's really pretty. I'm really happy I picked that one up, especially because there's two nice sized plants in there. Two of them. 2 plugs of them. Grab another paper towel. Now we're gonna clean this one up. I think what I'll do is I'll put all these in a dome after I water them because I don't really have a place to quarantine them. So if I put them in a tray with a dome, I think they'll be good in there. I think I could probably go online and find out which Alocasia this one is. From live trends and urban jungles, see what Alocasias they actually are putting out, because I think they'll tell you what they're called on there. Even though in store it just says Alocasia on the tags. I really wish they would put the variety type, like, okay, it's an alocasia, but there's so many alocasias out there. Like, why can't you just put what kind of alocasia it is? I know it's probably because they mass produce, but I mean, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard to ID your plant. This new leaf here looks wonky. I hope she unfurls okay. This one, you guys, I actually pulled out of one of the boxes that they had there. I'm not scared to open a box. If they tell me that I can't open it, then, you know, I'll stop. But for the most part, Lowe's, they don't tell me not to open the boxes, the strip boxes. So until somebody stops me and tells me that I can't do it, I'm going to continue to open them boxes that are sitting around with plants in them. All right, you guys, everybody is potted up. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this Home Depot and Lowe's shop with me, as well as this repot and pest prevention treatment with my Alocasias here. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. It's definitely nice to be back on here, you guys, and connect with you. Yeah, if you continue to like videos like this, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Click on that bell to get notified every time I upload a video. And I'll check you guys out on my next one. Now let's go ahead and water these Alocasias in.